We're going to get back here to doing these simple southpaw angles. All right, you've seen this. If you're searching for this video, you've seen this already. What do we do? Some of the things they teach you with the southpaw when you slip the southpaw jab is you slip and you shoot a left right underneath, or you can do level changes. Shoot it underneath. Either case, it's not good to sit there and just get jab, 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 and keep it at a distance. Now, a good jab will do that, and a smart fighter, or an orthodox fighter, will move his foot to the outside of my orthodox fighter, and I'll keep him from trying to take that angle on me. But that's for another video, another scenario. For our purposes right here, come back. This is what we'll look like. We're jabbing, I shoot the jab, boom! He comes in with his two right down the middle. Now, he has to have an effective angle to do that, which that lead foot needs to be on the outside of my lead foot. While he's in that position, if I have not made that correction, he has the benefit of shooting that left right down the middle, regardless of a jab. He's just going to use it as his jab, except he's got the benefit of it being a backhand, and it's twice as strong as a jab. So we're going to, the angle creates more offensive possibilities is the theme here. Okay, come back here. Let's do a variation off this jab again. He's going to slip the jab. He's going to turn that shoulder. He's going to turn that shoulder that you probably work on your slip drills, right? What that does is load his hips. I call it cocking the gun. He slips. Now he's in a position to do some very unfortunate things to me. He's going to make things really unpleasant in about 1 second. He can go here, boom. He can roll. As he does that, he can roll right back over the top with it. With the hook, he can roll right back over the top with it. He can tap, got my hand down, and he can roll right over the top with it. Or he can get creative with some combinations. He can come underneath, bang, 2, 3. Okay? Same thing, another combination, we slip. No, just go back to 2. Slip, bang, bang, bang. Scoring points. It's just a real quick pop, pop, pop. You're not really trying to kill him. You're scoring points. You're hurting him. Manny Pacquiao comes to mind when you talk about slipping that jab, coming down the middle with variations of combinations, then turning your opponent. So we're going to talk about that next. A southpaw, getting a jump on the angle, come to me. We're going to slip, shoot that 2, take that turn. I'm in a bad situation right now. It's what you call checkmate almost. I have to turn and face my opponent. I got a couple options here. I turn and face my opponent. I'm going to walk into some bad news when I do that. He's going to already be waiting for me, unleashed in fury. Come back over here. Or, let's take that slip. He takes the angle. I can back up and try to meet him like this. Either way, I'm going to take some punishment. He's going to go fire off a 2 or 3 punch combo, and he's still going to take an angle on me. He's still going to be able to get the jump on me because he's in control. If I just completely abandon ship, and I know what time it is, and I leave the area, I get on my bike, so to speak, he's going to come forward, press him with a jab, and try to start the whole thing over again. All right, let's talk about getting under the hook here. Same thing. It's not good enough just to get under the hook. That little half step just created a whole lot of offense for him. Boom. He's out of the traffic lane. Okay, or the traffic has already went by the way. So now it's safe for him to cross the street, is what I say. He can get over here, and he's uninterrupted. The right hand, it's still a factor, but it's not much of a factor, at least within the next half second or so, until I can make an adjustment. Which, meanwhile, he's already going to town. Southpaws, pay attention to the lead front foot. Southpaws, pay attention to your distance. When you know your guy's going to jab, start trying to pick up things on your sparring partners. When you travel to gyms or your sparring partners in your own gym, or when you're fighting. You have especially when you're fighting a minute and a half rounds, you got a limited amount of time to start processing information, but you can do it. Get out there and see what his jab looks like. If he's fired a few jabs, you got about 15 or 20 seconds to start calculating what his jab looks like. When he shoots that jab, it's not good enough to slip and then shoot the 2. You're already late. You're way too late. We call it anticipating, timing it. It's a little more like this. The jab comes, he's already moving because he saw it, okay? You don't want to jump the jab. That might get you in trouble. He's going to start feigning you. You just want to anticipate it. As that jab passes, his 2 is passing. Once this thing has left the launch pad, it's too late to pull back. Okay? Now, after you land that on the chin, it usually throws your guy's head back. It's not pleasant to run into with a southpaw. I hate it for fighting southpaws. No right-hander likes fighting. So when you land it, you got several options to do more damage. Keep using that southpaw advantage. After you land that combo, take that turn, set up a new angle, and start all over again. Okay, I hope you liked this video. Again, did not introduce any new materials you haven't already come across. What I'm doing is reiterating basic tenets, best practices for a southpaw fighter to be dominant over an orthodox fighter. An orthodox fighter is not going to fight very many southpaws in his life. He's going to fight some. A left-handed fighter, a southpaw fighter, is almost going to fight nothing but orthodox fighter, at least 90% of the time. So you have an unfair advantage. You don't have any magical qualities about you just because you're southpaw. You just have baked-in advantages that you can use over and over again in sparring to get better and better at. Okay? So practice these drills. There's more to it than just what we just showed you. Practice them. Use them in sparring. Take some risk in sparring to get good at it. Understand it. Learn your body. Learn how long does it actually take you to shoot that 2 and pivot and start firing off combinations. How long does it take you to set things up? You can figure that out by doing it, and you can go back and practice and make it a little more efficient. Maybe you're taking too wide of a turn. Maybe you're just a little sloppy. Your shoulders are belling out on you, etc., etc. But in any case, practice these drills. Practice them over and over again. If you got anything to add, drop in the comment section. I'd like to see. And by all means, share content if you got some good sparring footage of this. So, thank you.